Hey guys, it's Roxanne from RoxanneLynch.com. Hey, I just wanted to pop into your world. Last night's video had a lot of messages being sent my way, and the majority of them were actually how to build your circle, how to use Facebook groups in particular to grow your circle from becoming and moving forward from your warm market, how to grow your cold market circle and nurturing them, building relationships, building connections with them, so one day over the rainbow they just might say, hey, tell me more about your beautiful business. Okay, so as you guys know, as you guys are popping in, definitely say hi, how's it going in your neck of the woods? All right, because this is what I love to do. I love to show up in your guys' world, inspire, empower, enlighten, sometimes educate, help shake it up a little bit, help us think differently, do differently, so then we can get some better results within our business, get some traction, get some momentum, and really shake this up. And I think this is an important subject to talk about, especially if you caught last night's video, when you go through building a business and marketing online and you've gone through your warm market, and then you're going, now what? Like, how do I make new friends? Where can I find new friends that might be interested in what I do in life? Okay, and that is the first key. What are you doing in life? Okay, now there's obviously two aspects I can work this from a woman who has already embraced and is utilizing attraction marketing systems, or at least being trained them, like my girls and my team within social marketing. But I'm also going to speak about this actually from the standpoint as if you had just joined my social retail business and you don't know what to do. Okay, and I'm going to share a little bit also, if you already have a beloved business, of how to blend this and use it within your own beloved business. Okay, because I like making everybody happy. Okay, so this is how it goes. All right, first of all, we have to discover ultimately, what are you passionate about? Okay, so that is the first one. I want you to grab a notepad and write down, what are your passions? What are your hobbies? Before you began network marketing, before you decided to jump into an amazing home-based business. So before you began your network marketing business, what did you love? And what did you spend a lot of time doing? And I want you to write that down. I'm going to tell you why in a minute, okay? So back in the day in 2014, when I first began my first network marketing business, I was doing what most everybody did back then, which was mostly effective sometimes, maybe not. I mean, I know that, I was told by my upline, take these posts, kind of change out a few words, make them yours, take this image and post it in as many Facebook groups as you can, and you're just fishing, you're just throwing it out there, praying that you're going to reel somebody in from someone commenting or liking that post. Okay, it doesn't work so hot nowadays, does it? Really? I mean, those groups are thousands and thousands of members large, but they're all just tossing their fish into the sea, their hook into the sea, I should say, and they're not talking to each other. It's a lot of noise, it's a lot of spam, and very few people get results, and they spend a lot of time doing it for low results, and it's very passive marketing, and it's just not effective. So how can you make friends using what we have going on right now? Okay, so if we're thinking about why we would want to use groups, is because there's masses of people with focused interests that create that highly visible. Okay, so we're going to start as if you are a brand new marketer and you're embracing attraction marketing with or without me within social retail. We've made your list of passions and hobbies, of what resonates with you, what gets you excited, and then you limit the groups that you're actually going to join. Okay, I am highly active actually in 5 groups. That's it. Okay, I do share content out via my blog posts, via my YouTube videos, and sometimes an image and a copy going into those groups, looking for those women that are looking for hope, that are willing and wanting to step up their game. The regular salesy, spammy people that are just tossing their stuff out there, that never take the time to read or actually contribute or network, or want to connect with other women, they're not going to see it, and I'm not looking for them anyway, because they're not looking for me. All right, so those groups, because if you limit yourself to I would say at the beginning of trying to join 10 to 20 new groups in your interests, okay, understanding that most people have hobbies and passions before they began their network marketing, and that is the best place to make new friends. If you guys remember, I went to Cuba and I went to the Harleystas motorcycle rally that weekend, and then when I got home back to Alberta, I shared a bunch of my motorcycle pictures from the, these ancient beasts of beauty from the 60s and 50s and some of them the 40s, and they, I had women. I was only looking for women. You know what? I don't usually accept men's friend requests. David, Tom, Ian, John, you guys are really special men, and I don't accept men friend requests. I just don't do business with men. So I was looking for women that were liking that post. Any woman that liked and comment, I would send them a personal message and say, thank you, do you ride too? This is so exciting. I had such a great time. I send them a friend request. That's not unusual. Maybe you love dogs. Okay, let's use dogs for an example. Okay, start within your hometown. As a new woman growing your business, start in your hometown first. So I would say Edson dog groups, and then I would say Alberta dog groups, and then I would say Western Canada dog groups. And I'm looking to join those groups because I love dogs, okay? And, maybe someone's talking about a breed of dog that I know and I love, and I get to say, oh my gosh, I grew up with blue heelers too. My blue heeler, oh my gosh, I had to leave Keela home when I would go blueberry picking because Keela would eat all the blueberries. I taught her how to sniff out blueberries, and pigs sniff out truffles in France, and she would eat all the blueberries. So I had to teach my blue heeler to stay home when we go berry picking. That kind of a comment with another woman with a blue heeler dog is going to make a connection because there's a lot of dogs that actually like fruits and vegetables, and blue heelers are one of them. So if get any kind of an engagement on that, and I'm connecting with women with the same passion, and I'm making new friends, okay? Because sometimes, you say like, hey, how much time do you get to travel with your dog? It's like, oh, I don't get to travel with her. I said, I barely have time to, maybe even go for walks with her because I work so much. Ding, ding, ding. Does that ring a bell? Does someone have a complaint? Might you have an opportunity to provide a solution? Okay. So when you're in these groups, pitch in, be a keener, pretend you're the teacher's pet. But when you're also joining those groups, make sure that another tip is make friends with the admin people, okay? Connect with your administrations and make sure you totally understand the group's rules. That is so, so important because you don't want to obviously be talking about your network marketing opportunity and the business or the products or the compensation plan in the dog group. You're there to make friends, make connections, and grow your circles and relationship, slowly building that circle of influence, credibility, and leadership, and maybe enlightening their mind to the possibilities. So, because if we're making sure that we are focusing on the highest impact that we possibly can, okay? So that is the first one, to grow your circle, just making new friends and starting with your passions. Maybe you love knitting. Maybe you love hiking. Maybe you're in skincare and you can maybe obviously join some health and beauty groups. Maybe you're interested in travel and you have a Jeep and you're going to join some Jeep groups. Just really, how many passions do you have if you aren't working or you weren't working full-time or part-time and you had this ability and this wondrous, amazing time to do what you wanted to do and the money to do it? What would you be doing? And there's women out there that want to do those same things as you. So if you've upped your game within your business and your marketing, you might have a YouTube channel. You might very well have a blog. And there are some non-salesy, spammy groups out there that are certainly for connecting and networking and giving value, okay? This is where, when you're stepping up the game and you're looking to network and you want to connect with, a higher, I'm not going to say a higher class of people, but people that have definitely grown themselves and they've stepped into a different realm within their network marketing business. Those are the groups that I connect with. I contribute my blog posts. I contribute some of my live videos. I contribute sometimes my YouTube videos. Or, like the other day when I was talking about the Boy Scout deed, about, going forward and just giving for the beauty of giving without expectation and taking that stress off your shoulders and relaxing. And, I took that content with that image, and then I posted it into these other networking groups looking to make a connection. Same thing, women that liked or engaged or commented on that, then I would reply to them and send them a friend request, growing my circle within the influence and the credibility and the woman of leadership that I am, growing my team at the same time. So, as you grow your circle, you're going to be obviously growing yourselves, and you're going to be going along this continuity, this line of growth and connection, and upping your skill sets and connecting with people that are also on that same wavelength, that same vibe as you, growing yourselves. So like I said, you're looking for the low spam groups. You're looking for the groups that are like highly active, that you're making sure that you're going through those ideas of becoming like the teacher's pet and contributing. If someone has a dog complaint and their dog has a gut ailment, and they're asking out of concern, if you don't know the answer, go to Google. Okay, maybe have a friend that you think their dog might have the same thing, and connect with them so you can go back and contribute in the group and position yourself as a woman that has a heart and you care, and also giving yourself a little bit of credibility and growing that sense of authority and leadership within that group, that you can become that go-to person. Okay, that provides that happy ripple. Does that make some sense? Does that make some sense? You match emoticons, guys, because this is some pretty really great stuff that I'm sharing. And I haven't shared this aspect in a really long time. This is mostly for team training, but I had so many women messaging me, how do I grow my circle? If I only have 200 Facebook friends and I don't know what to do next because, they're burnt out. They don't want to buy my stuff. They don't want to join my team. I don't know what to do next. That's why I'm sharing this information with you guys. So this is just a little bit more open, because I figured, why the heck not? Why the heck not? So if you guys got some value, as always, ask me questions. If you guys have an idea, like my friends were reaching out to me saying, share, tell me how, and instead of sending out, 25 or 30 messages, I thought I would just do a Facebook Live on it. If you guys have a subject or an idea that's picking your brain, and I can be of help for yourself or your team, reach out. Like, I do team coachings, I do one-on-one client coachings, and I also do, trainings within my team, because, I absolutely love the idea that we can build our businesses using Facebooks, and it's really important, depending, one last tip within your niche. If you say, like, I know I have a friend in Young Living, like, I'm not any part of Young Living, but I know that they're a teaching company. They want you to buy all these oils. You have to keep these things so you can do trainings on them. Obviously, if you live in California, you're not going to be trying to network and make a whole bunch of friends potentially in Maryland or Mississippi. You're going to be dwelling within your locality and growing your circle and your credibility and your friendships within your community, so you can do the trainings and make those sales there. Okay, I love social retail is because the world is my oyster. Like, there is no borders between Canada and the US and Australia, New Zealand, and 50 some odd other countries around the world, in the UK and Europe and all that stuff. So I'm not bound by my community. I am bound by my imagination, and I have a really big imagination. Okay, so that's the last tip I wanted to leave you, depending on your niche of where you're going to be building and how you're going to be building your friendships and connections within your business. Okay, so one last tip for people that aren't social marketers. All right, so as always, like I said, if you got value, mash the emoticons, share this with your team. If you don't know what the heck social marketing and social retail is, just say yes please in the comments. I have a little 13-minute video that I've been sharing out, and I'm happy to help you at least be educated, be empowered, be educated, and I think that is really important in today's day and age, especially with the speed that Facebook and how we're building our businesses online is so swiftly changing. Okay, so have a fabulous night. You guys have a great one, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the sunny side of life tomorrow. Night, guys. Bye.